Hello, it's India here with Inspire with Indy, and I hope that you all are having a weighty Wednesday, ready to delve into another month of Wisdom Wednesdays, where we are going to be focused on this month in December. We're going to be focused on project management. So, this first week, we're actually going to go over the basis down to the bare minimum. I mean, we're going to get very, very simple here, but I think that a lot of times we get so common with different terms or even different positions in our life that we forget what it truly is. So sometimes it's good to get down to those simple aspects of what a word truly means so that it can be brought to our remembrance, and then we can kind of check ourselves throughout our days and be like, oh man, I remember that word that we went over and I can apply this in my life in this way or in this way. So with that said, this first week we are going to look at what the word project really means. So a project is defined as a temporary endeavor with a defined beginning as well as end, and it has an aim of achieving a unique goal or objective. So let's look at the key characteristics of projects. Projects have a specific objective as well as certain deliverables, so you have a clear understanding of what is going to be accomplished once this project is complete. And projects are constrained to certain boundaries, these being the time, the cost, and then the scope of the project, what the project entails. So in order for you to consider something a project, it needs to have a defined beginning and end date. So you need to know if the project in your life is, and like I said, I like to apply this to work life as well as home life so that we can kind of use it as a twofold thing. So when we're looking at our work life, let's say that we're launching, your department is launching a new product. Well, that product can be defined as a project because it has a beginning and an end date. How long is this product going to take to create? What are the timelines? What all do we need? Okay, we need to have a blueprint. Okay, we need to have a team to construct this product. So there's different boundaries and different deliverables that project has. Now let's look at a home project. A project, and I think before I even get into this example of a home project, I think that it is important. A lot of times we think, well, I'm not a project manager of anything. I don't need to know anything about project management. Well, we must not forget that every single day we are the project managers of our lives. Every single day has a defined beginning when you wake up and an end when you go to sleep. So how are we managing our lives? What are we including in our days? What have we made a priority in our life? Watching, the Real Housewives, or educating ourselves on something that can really, really help us grow and take us to the next level in our life. So applying this project to something, what is a project in our home lives? Well, let's say that you're planning for a wedding. That is a project. It has a defined date that it's going to occur. It is bound to a cost, and there's certain deliverables. It has a scope of what is going to take place during this event. So there's projects every day in our life. You can look at taking your child to their game as a project. What are the things that we need to prepare? I mean, we need to, because we don't want to be shuffling an hour before it's time for the game, trying to get the cleats together, trying to, if we can get into being a better project manager of our daily lives, then it can really, really help us. And then to take that on into the work, it can really, really set you apart from your colleagues and help you get that next position or whatever it is that you might be aspiring to have in your life. So having an understanding of what a project truly is, and just really having that put at the forefront of our minds, can have us be a little bit more mindful when it comes to our day-to-day lives and how we manage those days. How are we going to spend our time? Are we going to take, some people might say, hey, 10 minutes is too long to be watching a video about learning something. But it's completely all right to watch an hour of drama-filled women arguing, real husband, what they call this stuff? I don't even know what they call it. This love and him, all this stuff they have these days. How are we going to manage our time? What is really important? Learning something that can really take us to that next level in our life, or sitting back having a couple laughs and having something to talk about with friends. We have to make that choice. But I'm going to put that quote at the forefront of your mind again, because this is one that I truly love and enjoy to live my life and model my life after, in that being, to be in the 1%, you have to do what the 99 won't do. So I hope that you all have an absolutely amazing rest of your Wednesday. May it be filled with weighty, weighty wins and miraculous wonders. Have a great rest of your day.